can feel the fire in my heart. It burns so bright it won't go out.
Every generation has a heartbeat, a soul that drives its spirit forward, a voice that sings louder than fear.
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James!
Mickie James came with a dream and a purpose. She stood as a bridge between eras, a champion across generations, a trailblazer who walked so that others could run.
She has shown such a dynamic range of who she is.
She will go down in history as one of the best storytellers ever in professional wrestling.
You can't tell the story of her wrestling without the name Mickie James.
You helped build the foundation and left a legacy for all of us to help continue.
Every locker room that she's ever been a part of over the years, she's elevated.
What makes you a Hall of Famer is the legions of women that saw what you were doing and were inspired by you.
I don't think anybody's been able to do it like Mickie James.
She's a Hall of Fame talent who set the tone and set the standard, and then she reinvented herself when she became Hardcore Country Mickie James.
Hardcore Country!
I'm gonna burn this mother down. I'm gonna burn it down to the ground.
She's inspired thousands upon thousands of women to follow their dreams, to go after their dreams in professional wrestling, and they can only hope to have a glimmer of a career like Mickie James has had.
I am so honored to call you my mentor. I'm honored to call you my friend. Thank you for helping me be the greatest that beat the greatest.
You're a godsend. Keep on, keeping on.
Like a phoenix from the ashes
Well,
of the
babe,
fire.
this is it. You're a Hall of Famer. It's long overdue and tremendously deserved. I'm incredibly proud of you, and you deserve it.
A warrior with a melody. Her spirit was unbroken, her heart unstoppable. Tonight, that heartbeat echoes into eternity for the woman who redefined strength through soul, who wore her heart like armor and made the world believe in every step from the beginning to the last rodeo. And now, TNA Wrestling proudly welcomes the hardcore country icon, the incomparable Mickie James, to the TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame.
And now, to present Mickie James into the TNA Hall of Fame, please welcome her longtime friend and rival. She is a 5-time Knockouts World Champion, a 1-time Knockouts Tag Team Champion, and a 2-time WWE Women's Champion, Lisa Marie Varon.
You know, I'm more nervous doing this than getting ready for a match. This is bizarre because my friend Mickie James is more than a sister to me. And they said, be comfortable up here. Yeah, there you go. I'm a tomboy in heels, it doesn't match. Yes, you can sell it on eBay. Yes. But anyways, I am humbled and so honored that Mickie James asked me to induct her. We go way back, way back. She came into WWE. I wrote a speech, by the way, and you know what? It's not from the heart when you have, you know, right? Okay, so she came in knocking the walls down just like a Tennessee tornado. Honestly, I am so privileged to be able to go in the ring with her. And anybody that gets to lace up their boots to be with Mickie in the ring is honored. She made me better in the ring. She challenged it. Even on non-televised events, house shows, that's what we used to call it. We did not just go, it's a house show, let's just do what we do. We broke down the barriers. And I remember after our matches, especially our cage match, and then she let me run her over with a motorcycle. If you guys remember that? Yeah, I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? And then we had a hardcore match, and I said, hey, dunk my head in the toilet. She goes, what, really? And I go, yeah, totally. We had no barriers. We did not care what we had to do to get you guys entertained and for us to prove we're not the best match for women's matches. We're the best match. We always, thank you, thanks. And because of, and I appreciate each and every one of you for giving us courage and all the compliments to make us better. This industry is very tough. I went through a dark time. She was Mickie James, like, I was going through a little hell back at home. Backstage, Mickie comes in with a smile. Sis, I got you. I got your back. She is a friend that shows up and is always there. And if you are lucky enough to become part of her life and become a family and a sister of hers, or a brother, she will always, always get your back. And TNA, you are not just inducting a champion, you are inducting someone that has paved the ways for these little girls to be the best they can be, not just in wrestling, in life. She is a role model, and I love her. I'm sorry. I love her to death. I'm so thankful that I've known her for over 20 years. And you guys, TNA, you are crowning the best person on the planet. I love her so much. And you know what? I want to be Mickie when I grow up. Honestly. She's a great mother, great wrestler, great sister, great daughter. And they're giving me the go home spot here, take it home. They're telling me to take it home. Just like back when I was like, hey, we had 7 minutes for a match. Okay, now you have 3. Things haven't changed, I'm just kidding. But thank you guys so much. Give your love for the freaking hardcore country queen, Mickie James, baby! Hardcore country!
I'm a rockin' southern girl running wild and free. Hey, I'm walking through the door. High class style country to the core. Hardcore country. Backwoods or uptown. Hardcore country. Rocking your world with a thrillbilly sound. Heels and stones. Junior and Jones. One thing I'll always be. Hardcore country. Hey now, listen up. I'm not the kind of girl that ever gives up. If anybody tries to bring me down, they'll be picking themselves up off the ground. 'Cause my rhinestone Luke Case.
Where is my little boy?
Woo!
I feel like I should take my hat off for a special moment like this. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. What to say, what to say, that's what I have been saying to myself for the last 2 weeks when I found out that I was going to have this honor bestowed upon me from TNA Wrestling. And to me, thank you, TNA Wrestling isn't just a company, it's a family. You know, when I look back at the history of Mickie James and who she is in this business, so much of that happened right here. They were the first company to give a young Alexis Lurie with so much passion, tad bit of talent, but a never quit attitude and a hell of a lot of heart, an opportunity. And so I want to say thank you to that. I want to say thank you to Jeff and Jerry Jarrett, who started the company with their own money and took a chance. And it's hard to believe that over 2 decades later, we're still standing here in front of you. And it's amazing. You guys have been on an incredible journey with all of us. And so TNA gave me my start, my real start. And you know, the opportunities, I want to say thank you to Raven and to Julio and to CM Punk. The Gathering for me was a huge step outside of my comfort zone, but I learned so much from my peers and from my brothers in that ring that really helped me transcend forward onto WWE and become the household name as Mickie James that you all came to love. Yeah, thank you. And then, not only that did they give me my start, they let me reinvent myself. Because in 2010, when I came back to this place where Dixie Carter was in charge and she called me, thank you, Dixie, for calling me and staying so persistent. Because I really was questioning myself. I was really at a real big crossroads in my life. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do or why. And in that moment, I walked through these doors and I saw a familiar face, my sister, Lisa Marie here. And I realized, I look at this locker room and the opportunities that the women were being given to shine, not just in one segment, not just for 4 minutes, but we're talking main event, double segments, because they understood the power of a woman. And then Hardcore Country was born. So not only did I get to launch myself, I got to reinvent myself. And when I stepped into the role of authentically being me for the first time ever in 2010 and embraced Hardcore Country, each and every single one of you were right there along for the ride with me. And I'm so, so grateful. Thank you. You guys don't know how that makes us feel as performers. That's what we live for. You know, this business is hard. We travel a lot of miles. We put a lot of bumps and bruises. And, you know, sometimes what makes it worth it for us is when I can look out in that audience and I can lock eyes with you and I can lock eyes with you and I can lock eyes with you. And I know that you're on this journey with me every step of the way. And you don't have any idea what that does for us. That's why we do what we do. That's why we push through and we persevere through every single day, because of you, because of the love that you give back to us. And so when I came back this last time, I was in a whole other world. But you guys helped vindicate me. And I don't think you know how powerful that was for me. I was able to test myself against a locker room full of women back there. And we're talking Deanna, we're talking Jordan, Tasha, you know, the list goes on, and these women, you know, I walked in as Mickie James, kind of defeated, and I didn't value myself, and I forgot who I was. But you guys reminded me, and you'll never let me forget it. You'll never let me forget it. When you talk about loyal fan bases, this place right here has probably the most loyal fan base I've ever seen in my life, I've ever felt, and I feel it every moment out here in front of you. And my fan base, the Mickie James fan base, the hardcore country fan base who has followed me and stood by me for 20 plus years, it's unbelievable to be able to say that, is insane. It's insane, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I just want to say thank you really quick to my dad, who inspired my love for wrestling, to my mom, who told me what it was to follow your dreams and follow your hearts and never listen to the naysayers. Because they'll tell you you can't have something all day long just because they're too scared to go after it themselves. I believe that with my whole heart. My son's sitting here right in the front row. Every day, everything I've done, all I've ever wanted to do was do something to make you proud. And I wish my husband was here to celebrate, but obviously he had a big trip this weekend. And so I love you, baby, and I appreciate you being my rock and standing beside me always, always, in the good and the bad and the ugly. And you've seen them all. No, thank you. Thank you. And I guess I'd be remiss to go on and not say something about my haters. Because listen, a wise person once told me, you know how you made it? The haters. That's how you know you made it, right? So this one's to my haters, to the fakers, to the underappreciators. I may be a little too crassy, maybe a little too badassy. I may not be your cup of tea. I may not even be your top 3. But one thing I'll always be is hardcore country.
Hardcore country. Hey, can't you see? I'm a rockin' southern girl running wild and free. Hey, I'm walking through the door. High class style country to the core.
Well, what a way to begin the countdown to Bound for Glory, an extremely emotional 2025 TNA Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Ray Wall, 3 extraordinarily deserving women.
Absolutely no doubt about that. The first ever all-women's class of the TNA Hall of Fame, and nobody more deserving than those inducted tonight. Of course, headlined here by the incredible Mickie James.